This clock is currently in the 11 o'clock hour. But it is 1 minute away from being 12 o'clock midnight. When the big hand, which is actually called the minute hand, moves over to the number 12, the hour hand will come along for the ride and also point exactly at the number 12. At which point it will be 12 o'clock midnight. Now, if we speed up the clock, you can see that the hour hand is dependent on the minute hand. In order for the hour hand to go from one number to the next, the minute hand must make a full rotation around the entire clock, starting and ending at the number 12.
So the minute hand has to go all the way around the clock, while the hour hand only has to go from one number to the next.
Correct.
Now how do I put it all together and read the clock?
Well, now that you know how all the parts work, it becomes pretty easy. Let me show you. What does this clock show right now?
6 o'clock.
Good. And how about now?
6:01.
No. 6:01 would look like this. So if this is 6:01, then what is this?
6:05.
Excellent. So this is 6 o'clock. This is 6:01. This is 6:02. This is 6:03. 6:04. And?
6:05.
Awesome. And how about this?
6:10.
Yes. Or we could say 10 after 6. Or if you think the person you are talking to already knows what hour we are in, you could just say 10 after. And how about now?
6:15.
15 after 6.
Or just 15 after.
Very good. And how about this?
Oh, man,
Okay,
wow.
let's see. So we're still in the 6 o'clock hour. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So 6:40, is that right?
Yes. Well done, Shelby.
Wait. So now I've got to count by fives every time I want to know what time it is? That sucks.
You're right, Jaden. It would be ridiculous to have to count by fives all the way from the beginning. So let me show you a simple trick to solve that problem.
Okay, fine.
You already know that the number 6 is the halfway mark. And therefore, it is the 30-minute mark. Right?
Right.
So, as long as you can remember that, you only have to count by fives starting at 30.
So, let's see. 30, 35, 40. Yeah, okay. That is easier because it is only a couple of numbers. But it will still be too much once you get to the 9, 10 or the 11.
Right. So here's the solution to that problem. You already know that 6 is the 30-minute mark. So, now all you have to do is memorize the fact that the 3 is the 15-minute mark and the 9 is the 45-minute mark. Once you know those 3 marks, you never have to count forward more than twice.
So, let's see. 6:45, 6:50, 6:55. Oh my god. I totally get it. That trick really works and I can actually tell what time it is now.
That's wonderful, Jaden.
Yeah, I'm just worried about when the minute hand falls between numbers.
Well, most of time you don't need to worry about that at all. Just round to the nearest 5-minute mark and throw in the word about. For example, you could get really precise and say that it is 6:02. Or you could just say it is about 6 o'clock. Or, if it is closer to the 5-minute mark, like this, you could just say that it is about 6:05. It's pretty rare for anyone to need the exact minute.
Yeah, okay. That works.
Fantastic. Now you just need to practice it for a few days until it becomes second nature. I'll put together a few exercises for you to reinforce what you've learned. By the way, you know how we have to set our clocks forward 1 hour every spring and back 1 hour every fall?
Yeah, that's called daylight savings time.
Correct. And do you know who came up with that idea?
Who?
Benjamin Franklin.
Me, 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 me,